So I am going to remake this video. This is a video or a topic that I covered in the past, but this time around I have some pages from the forum on which I left my ideas for the Redguards on, and I will be reading from those comments that I left, those ideas that I left, and that would hopefully make for a better video than the last one that I made, and that was some time ago. And before I get into these ideas though, I have to talk about exactly how long I've been making, not just me but other people as well, have been making suggestions. Looking at the date of this forum, just this one alone, I think I had one before this. It is from May 23rd. May 2023. So almost a year. And I really thought that update 41 would be the update where they would finally give Redguards a buff. And year after year they disappoint me. Or update after update they disappoint me. So this one was a big letdown. Not only did Redguards not even get a buff, but the Necros got nerfed. But anyway, so moving on from that, I hope they actually listen this time. So here are some tweaks that I would like to see the Redguards get. So first of all, let's talk about what ZeniMax, or what Zoss kind of describes the Redguards as, and these tweaks kind of fit in with what they themselves say Redguards should be known for. So can't remember, I think from the Elder Scrolls Online wiki, fextralife.com, I guess that's their wiki. It says of the Redguards: the Redguards of Hammerfell are talented and athletic warriors born to battle. A desert people, their ancestors migrated to Tamriel from the lost continent of Yokuda. Their culture is based on preserving ancient traditions and defying the harsh environment. They prize honor and dignity above all else, combining deep reverence for the divine with a suspicion of all things magical. Their capital is the merchant port of Sentinel, but their roots are deep in the sands of the Alikir Desert. In their youth, Redguards endure a rite of passage in the desolate waste of Alikir as a test of endurance and discipline. Only the strongest survive. The theme overall is endurance, enduring hardship. So how do the passives of the Redguards fit within that theme of having endurance? Well, let's look at the first passive, Wayfarer. Wayfarer increases their experience gain with one hand and shield by 15%. So I guess that's supposed to make them good tanks, basically. Or at least they're geared towards being tanks. Martial training. Now, here's the tweak that I suggested. Reduces the stamina cost of your abilities by 6%. And reduces the effectiveness of snares applied to you by 15%. And my reasoning behind this is that instead of just having reduced weapon cost, why not have reduced cost across all stamina skills? Why limit them to weapon skills? I understand that it would help them if they want to use magical weapons as well, and I agree with that. That's a good, I like that hybridization thing. However, it's like it's if you want to use your class skills and not weapon skills, but then you're screwed. What good does that passive do you? It seems like Redguards have the most kiss curse passives of all the races in Tamriel. it's almost like ZeniMax doesn't want to give Redguards anything without taking something away. So this whole weapon reduced cost of weapon skills is a sort of kiss curse thing, because it only applies to weapon skills. They need to have 6% reduced cost across all stamina abilities. So the next passive, conditioning, that stays the same, increases max stamina by 2,000. I'm fine with that. The third passive, adrenaline rush. Now I can probably tweak this idea a little bit more. I'm not completely satisfied with it, but it's better than what they have now. So when you deal or take damage, you restore 603 stamina. This effect can occur every 3 seconds. Now honestly, I'm not really happy with that idea, but I'm trying to meet them halfway, because ZeniMax wants, again, they don't want to just give the Redguards anything. They want Redguards to kind of have to work for everything. So you have to deal damage, as their passive is now. You have to deal damage to get stamina return. And the problem is, if you're not doing damage, let's say if you're in a 1vx situation and you're just taking damage, you can't deal damage, then where's your sustain? Where's your endurance coming from? You don't have any. Other classes just get a stamina regen bonus or magic regen without doing anything. They just get it. But Redguards have to do something to get their sustain, and that's whack, really. It's not fair. I don't know why they have to have these kiss curse passives. Why can't they just have 6% reduced stamina cost and get like 230 or whatever it is stamina regen every so many seconds? That would be ideal. Because right now these passives are severely limiting, and it makes it extremely hard to build a good Redguard. I mean, it's the same thing with the Necromancer. You could build a Redguard that can do well, but you would be even better on another race. You know, like you can build a good Necro, but it would be even better if it was another class. It's the same way. So I would really like, again, ideally 6% reduced cost to all stamina skills or stamina abilities, and a flat percentage regen. Now there's also an idea that somebody had posted on the forums, and I agree with. Sorry, my mic is kind of hitting my. And that is, since Redguards are supposed to be weapon specialists, why not give them increased effectiveness with weapon traits, just like Heartland Conqueror? Maybe not to the same power, but something like that, because every character uses weapons, and if they're supposed to be the specialists, then they should be more effective with those weapons than other people, other races. So that would be perfect, but I don't think ZeniMax wants them to be a damage race. So okay, I will settle for sustained passives. So Adrenaline Rush really needs to be a flat percentage of regeneration, and martial training should be reduced cost to all stamina abilities. So with that, I will bring this video to a close. I hope it was more coherent than the first one that I made. So anyway, thank you all for listening, and I hope Zoss will actually take this advice finally.